Hello everybody, it's Fufu here, and today I'm going to be playing some more RU. I quite like this tier at the moment. There are some really fun things that I've yet to use, and we're going to be using one of those today, which is going to be Durant. I'll show you the team that I have built. So the Durant set is an own clause set with superpower. With the Fightinium Z, you can really catch some of those steel types off guard and take them out, which will be very fun. And it's just good it's good coverage anyway, but it's also nice to be able to always hit, for one, without having to go for an own clause, because Hustle boosts your attack, and when you use a Z move, you always hit with the boosted attack, so you don't have to risk that miss, which is very nice. And then the other moves I got are just the stab moves, which is cool, and yeah, own clause to boost my attack and accuracy, very nice. The other Pokemon on this team, I'm using Dog on Fire again because we didn't meet any Sun teams last time. I want to meet some Sun teams because I really want to counter sweep them. Sanic the Grassy Hedgehog is here, just a Life Orb attacker. We've got Blastoise as a defensive spinner without any investment, which might help a little bit. And then we've got Nidoqueen for T-Spikes and as an attacker and an electric community. And finally, my Stealth Rocker in this Diancie set, which was standard last gen, but probably is not going to be standard this gen, but we'll see how it works. So that's the team. Let's jump into some battles, see if I can find anyone playing RU at this early time in the UK. Like, it means that it's middle of the night for Americans, so there are probably very few users right now. I'm going to see how many users there are. Does it tell you if I go like this? Okay, so there are 10,000 people online and 1,000 active battles. Are there any RU battles? Let us check. Yeah, there are. People are playing RU right now, so we should be able to find a battle. I don't know. I'll cut to when I find one. Okay, so we have one against what looks like a bird spam team, although Pinsir isn't a bird. Pinsir has to be normal Pinsir. Mega Pinsir is definitely not allowed in RU. I know that there's been a power creep, but not that much of a power creep. And also, Mega Houndoom I don't think it is allowed either, because I considered using that as like my counter Sun Sweeper, which would have been kind of fun, or just a Flash Fire Pokemon in general. So it looks like maybe Aerodactyl will lead. I think that that's potential. So I think that right here, Diancie looks like it will be a good lead, but then if he leads anything else to weaken it, that would be a shame. I do really want my rocks. I guess spin, yeah, spin. When this comes in though, I just get to go into this and yeah, we'll do this. Try to get my rocks. He might taunt actually, which is fine. I'll go for a Diamond Storm, yeah, as he'll just get his rocks and won't be able to go for an attack. And we get the 2x defense boost. Oh, amazing, so good. So I don't know what he'll go into here because like I guess Nidoking is coming in here. Yeah, this thing is a big threat. But I don't see him going for anything other than Earth Power. So I could make a pretty risky switch into my this thing. Would he predict that? I've got Sugar Berry. So this would be very useful for the bird. It would be very useful for the bird. And also for my rocks. Rocks is so good here. I'm just going to Earth Power. He didn't predict. I do have the berry. I only take half from that. I can still take hits from the other thing. And he has... No, he doesn't have to go for another Earth Power. Sludge will kill now. So now I've got a much harder prediction to make. But I'm going to go into this now. Yeah, he could have gone for a Sludge there, which would have been better for him. So right here... Like, Psychic looks... I mean, I could go for pretty much anything here. I just don't want to miss. That would be the worst case. So I think doing this, because if he goes into that, I could go back into this and try to get rocks. Yeah, I'm going to do that. If he goes into Dodrio and he takes a crap turn. Now, Dodrio is here. This... do I go into this? Do I need it for, what do I need it for? I mean, let's just do it. Let's just Okay, he's pursuing. It doesn't kill. That's fine. And it means that I get this in for free. I can get rocks for free if I want. But I think actually my best play is just to Moonblast here. I don't think Jump Kick will kill, but it might. No, it doesn't. Good. So Dodrio, which was a big threat to my team, has gone. That's really cool. He can revenge with whatever. He might be Moxie Pincer. That's another thought I didn't really have. Not too scared of it though. I've got tons of stuff that can revenge that. So we're doing okay right now. Yeah, okay, so he goes into Houndoom, that's fine. I'll just go for an Earth Power here. I don't want him setting up or anything like that. Dark Pulse, we don't see an item, which makes me think potentially Scarfed. I could try and Focus Blast him right now. Nidoqueen's probably my best play here, and just fire off an Earth Power. He's got nothing really to take it, as he just wants the damage, which is fine. We can take out the Houndoom. Everything else is a bit more risky. I guess I could have gone into Sanic. Or I'm gonna Earth Power here. So I think I have to go into Blastoise here and just go for a Scald. Because if he had been Scarf there, we haven't seen him change up moves. Did I outspeed? I probably did outspeed him with something before. No, I didn't. Yeah, if he had been Scarf there, that would have been much more of a problem. Now this thing comes in and I'm not really too scared. If he's Scarf Moxie, he is Moxie, but I've got this to come in and threaten out. So I can just go for a Flamethrower hit. I've got Hidden Power Dragon, that's very interesting. It's definitely meant to be Hidden Power Grass. Hidden Power Grass, there we go. So, yeah. If I just go for a Flamethrower hit, what's this, 112? So I may as well go for an Eruption here, as he switches into that. This is so low, but I can just, yeah, sack this, recover, yeah. Okay, he just lets his Pinsir go down. I think it probably was Scarf. I think he probably thought that I wasn't going to be Scarf. I can Eruption here and do not very much as he takes me out. He doesn't even take me out. Eruption's not going to be doing anything now, which is fine, but I wonder what this Blastoise is. Yeah, he's Rest Talk, so that's even better for me because, oh no, he's Resto Chesto. Whatever. That means that I should definitely be able to Synthesis on him. Go into this. Good job I saved it. Synthesis, and he shouldn't be able to take me out. Yeah, and I'll just Synthesis again to stay on the safe side, and then Ice Beam does 33. I can Seed Flare here and still live, and it just takes him out anyway. GG! That was a good one to start with. Yeah, that was a good battle. That was a good battle. We didn't even use the Durant though. Let's go on where we use the Durant. I don't think that the Superpower would have taken out a Blastoise because generally they're defensive. Okay, in this battle, what I really need to do for Durant to do work is probably take the Palossand out, and after that it looks pretty good. Oh, and also Jolteon, yeah, that's going to be an issue. I do have Nidoqueen, which is pretty nice there. I guess I can go into Durant, and because I'm thinking that Shuckle will lead. I do have stuff to not prevent Sticky Web, but get rid of Sticky Web. And I wonder if his Palossand is like Passo Berry, so that if he wants to switch in on Blastoise, he can like live the Scald, get a defense boost, but then he won't be living many Scalds. I don't think that that will be a very good set. I think the leading Durant is a bit funny though. But if I go for an Encore straight away, as long as he does an Encore turn 1, then I should just be able to just spam +1 Iron Heads, but then he can go into his Jolt, which isn't brilliant. But we can work from there because Jolteon can't do too much to Nidoqueen. And he hasn't got amazing switch-ins to Nidoqueen. Although I guess that I got Ice Beam for Palossand, so yeah. Maybe Goodra, but then we'll see. It's a cool team though. For alligators, definitely scary. Aside from that, I've got a defensive Blastoise, so that should definitely help there. And Shaman can't spam Seed Flares because of the Goodra, which we need to get rid of first. But I do have Dazzle for that, so once it's weakened, Dazzle should be able to do the rest. I'm going to pop the timer here because this person's taking a little bit of time. And I'll cut to when he makes a move. Okay, so it's happened, and he does leave with a Shuckle. I'm just going to Encores here. Like, if he Encores, that's a shame. No, he knocks, and I've got the Fightinium Z, so if I get a flinch here, oh boy, oh my god! Oh my god, he doesn't even get his webs. He's not even, he wasn't even sturdy. They do get sturdy, right? But yeah, sturdy. Yeah, why? Oh, maybe he's Gluttony and he has a 50% berry. That's definitely a thing that you can do. So straight into this, if he goes HP Ice, it's not going to do too much. I'm going to be able to get T-Spike up, which he really doesn't like. And that's definitely my best play. I mean, weakening Goodra would definitely be helpful too, but I think poisoning it in the long run is probably a better idea. And now I can go into this, get my rocks. As he goes Ice Beam. Do I want to get rocks or do I just want to fire off a Moonblast because it does hit everything? I'm going to go rocks. Sludge Wave doesn't do too much. It doesn't have the Muddy Water, which is nice, and I'm just going to Moonblast here. I don't mind if this goes down right now. It's not going to be... Wow, that's AB, because I should be able to hit him with another, though. I don't know, maybe Diamond Storm would do more, but I doubt it. So that's really helped out, because now I will be able to just spam Seed Flare with Shaman, because Dazzling Gleam will be able to take this out. Right here... You know what, I might just make that play. Dazzling Gleam should be able to take this out. Yeah, because this is a Life Orb, so... I would hope that it's able to take out this Goodra. Maybe not, though, because that was a Moonblast, Stab Moonblast. No, it should, because that's like... I'd have to be doing about just over half of what... Yeah, I should be able to take this out with the Life Orb Moonblast, which I do. And now he doesn't really have any switch-ins to this or to much else in my team. And I don't know what this is going to do. And I don't have Earth Power in this set, to be fair. I mean, I could just go straight back into Nidoqueen. Is that bad, though? Is that a misplay? Yeah. I mean, this is very helpful for being able to take out stuff like Palisand. Yeah, we'll just go into this. As he Shadow Balls, and that does a lot, so that's Specs. That's very Specs. In terms of magnitudes of Specs, that's a very Specs Jolteon. So if we get this Earth Power off here, I think that he'll probably want to switch maybe into Silvally. What's the biggest threat to my team at the moment? There aren't really any threats left to my team. I'd say that, yeah, because of Nidoqueen. I guess if he weakens Nidoqueen enough, then Jolteon is actually quite scary, but he does let it go down right now. So that's very good for me. And now he'll probably go into Gator to try and set up, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm just going to go straight for a Sludge Wave. And this should do a ton of damage. Yeah, it just takes him out. I wasn't going to let him set up there, even though my Blastoise could take him on since he was poisoned. And he might have to go for an EQ if he has it, which would give him Life Orb damage, otherwise he's got Crunch, or maybe just Ice Punch, but yeah, I wasn't going to let that happen. So, I guess this isn't Poke-Aim either, because he's just Poke-Aim. And he wouldn't have made that weird knockoff play on Durant. That was such a weird play. I don't think this is Poke-Aim at all. So I guess that the Sandcastles was coming in. That was probably his best play before. He needed to... Well, I guess he thought that he could potentially threaten Nidoqueen with his Gator, but that was not the case. Nidoqueen was not threatened. I really want to show my Durant off, though. So he goes into the Silvally, which is a bit strange. I guess I'll just sack this now. He's going for a Flame Charge, and he doesn't even take me out. Oh, man. So I can just go for another Earth Power. Or I could even make a switch into Typhlosion and get Flash Fire as he goes for another Will he go for another flame charge? I mean, I've got nothing to lose for it, and if he does it, I'll look like... yeah, it'll look pretty cool, and then I might be able to eruption kill the Palisand, which would be funny. So I'm hoping he goes for another flame charge. He does. So I prevent him getting the speed boost. I am Scarf, so I can take out the Silvally, and then I can get the Flash Fire Eruption off on the Palisand. Will it kill? I don't know. Depends on the set, I guess. But it will do a lot of damage. It will do a lot of damage. Coming off a 317 attack with like a Specs boost, and just, yeah. And that does not KO. I mean, an Earth Power. Even an Earth Power. No, an Earth Power probably would have KO'd. That's a GG. And we'll try and get one where Durant actually does things, because I like Durant, and this set is actually really good. But okay, this team, I guess it's pretty good against this team. It's just the Ghost dude I would want to get rid of. So how would I do that though? I don't have too much for Ghost dudes. His lead is probably going to be... I would have thought his Rocker, or maybe Glalie. Glalie's a threat. Glalie is a threat. I think I might lead Nidoqueen, actually. Nidoqueen looks like a relatively good lead. If I can just get this Earth Power off, I will be very happy right now. Is this a Trick Room team? No. Okay, he just wisps my Nidoqueen at the expense of a ton of his Cofagrigus' health. That's very good for me, and I'm just gonna... Do I want to Ice Beam here? I don't want him to get the Pain Split, so he is going to go into Sigilyph. I could well have Ice Beamed there. Now, this turn right here, nothing really wants to take hits from this. He might have Energy Ball. What do I need to get into? Because I think just Psychic is coming out here. I'll go into this. Slice Shock. Okay, I can eat that. Will he have the Energy Ball? It shouldn't kill even if he does. Do I want Rocks? Rocks, they would be helpful for this. I'm just going to Diamond Storm. No. No. Yeah. Yeah? I'm just going to Diamond Storm. As he goes into Cofag, which can die to a Moonblast right here. If he sacks this, then Durant is actually looking pretty tasty. And Gallade comes in. Can this kill? Does he have Iron Head on this? Does it learn Iron Head? Learn Gallade. Iron Head. Is that how you do it? It can't learn Iron Head. I don't know what it's doing here. I could either go Rocks or Moonblast. What do I revenge this with? I want damage. This isn't going to kill. No, that's not going to kill. And this should kill with the -1 Spadaf. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. I've got an early lead, which is very nice. Although, to be fair, that might have been the thing that my Durant wanted to set up on. I don't know. Maybe it can set up on Glalie, actually. Depending on the Glalie set. But that's pretty nice. Sigilyph is looking a little bit more threatening, but not too much, and I am just going to go for Rocks here. As he goes for an Ice Shard. I can bring in Dog on Fire, and I'm just going to Eruption. Because his Eruption switch in right now is Rhyperior, and weakening that will be very helpful, so that, yeah, other things can take it out pretty easily. Oh my god, that crit is very juicy. That's a juicy crit. Do I want to go into Sanic here? Straight into it? Or I could go into Nidoqueen actually, just as a sack. And then I could get Durantrum in and win, maybe. Yeah, that's actually a really spicy play. I would hope. Okay, well, he didn't predict that. I'm going to go Ice Beam here, because I didn't share it before. Oh, that's annoying. Or I could go for it. There's absolutely no point going for a T-Spike, because I really want that to win. If he goes, it's just if he goes into Sigilyph here, that I wouldn't want that to happen, because Sigilyph is not something that Durant can set up on. it gets flamethrower and random stuff. But he actually goes, okay, that's good, because now I think Durant can maybe take a hit from Rhyperior. It's a lefty's Rhyperior. Come on, Durant. The only thing is if it's in Ice Shard range, but I'm going to go for an Unclaws here. And if he switches, that's very good for me. Unless it's like Scarf Sigilif, which could be, I think it's more likely to have been Scarf Gallade. Not knowing the damage calc on the Diancie, I think it's more likely to be Scarf Gallade. If this has Fire Punch though, I would be sad, so sad. I'm not too concerned though, I still think I've got everything I need to win. Yeah, well, okay, he just switches as well. If this is Scarf, because I should be able to Oko with an Iron Head. Yeah, okay, I think Durantrum's about to go in. I think it's about to go in. Venusaur might be able to take this. Might be able to take this. It might. Okay, it does. But it flinches, so even if it had HP Fire, it's not going to take me out. I don't think it will have done that. Well, it might. I don't know what kind of a set. Right now, I'm just going to show off. Badoom! Badoom! That's really nice. The All-Out Pummeling is really nice when you really don't want to miss and you haven't got the Own Claws boost off. And it's also nice because you don't get the superpower attack drop when sweeping. So it's very fun. And there's an Iron Head. So GG. Durant did the thing that I wanted it to do. So that was very good. Very happy about that last battle. That's going to be all for today. I'm going away this weekend. So, well, this is probably going up Sunday. And so I'll be away. So, yeah, enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed my recent uploads. Let me know if you have. And I'll be working on some more stuff next week. I've got a funny video idea in my head, which I will do. And hopefully some more lives, hopefully some more VGC with Nick. And yeah, hope you're all good. I've been Fufu, you've been awesome. And hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.